Tell us, what do you think about all those diets?
All those diets.
All those diets.
Multiple
like
regimen.
paleo, keto, intermittent fasting. Don't eat at all, or only drink water, only eat fruit. Man, I tried that, but it didn't work at all.
Parce qu'elle a un peu posé ça, mais j'ai pas trop détaillé.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
On n'est pas en train de faire ça.
We are in Midland.
C'est ça le vlog.
We are in Midland. I'm here with my aunt and my husband. He's here.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Here. And also my aunt.
Hi,
she's doing something. Hey, this is my aunt. In fact, she's a writer, guys. She's a nurse. She's a nutritionist.
Yeah, she's a nutritionist too, and she's an entrepreneur.
She's an entrepreneur
she's
too.
A mother. She's a wife. Man, she's out of that.
She's just killing all the time, all the time. I think Asia's. I don't know. You have something.
Yeah. So guys, for those of you who exercise a lot, I exercise like almost every day of the week, as much as I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. And I've come across a lot of diets online, people saying that, oh, in order to gain weight, in order to gain muscle, you need to eat this, or you need to get rid of that, you need to avoid this, or you need to, a lot of things, intermittent fasting, the keto diet, the paleo diet, a lot of things, a lot of stuff out there, and I'm really confused. So Natalie, can you tell us, like, what exactly would you recommend to a guy like me who is fully committed to exercising, sport, being athletic?
No, hold on, guys. No. First of all, tell us what you think about those. Tell us.
The first thing I want to say is that diet always come and go.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, it was all about the Atkins diet, and after it was the paleo diet, and today people are all about the keto diet. So what I would like to say is that there is no one way of eating that works for everyone, because each person is unique. And depending on your age, your activity level, your overall health, the stages of your life. Let me give you a simple example. A teenager who is still growing doesn't need the same nutrient as a woman who is already in menopause.
Okay.
It's two different situations.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of those diets do not take into consideration the person, the specific case of each person. It's just general.
Okay.
And I don't think it can work that way. That's why those diets will work for some people, will not work for other people. And even if it's working for you today, it might not work tomorrow, because your body will change. And many of those diets often have a lot of restriction.
Yes.
And those restrictions you might keep up for a couple weeks, for a couple months.
Yeah.
But then in the long run, it becomes hard to follow, and then you switch to something else. So the best way to eat is to listen to your body. Listen to your body. And I think the biggest issue we are facing is that people have been used to eat a lot of heavily processed food, and all those fast food. So the key in good nutrition is to move from junk food and heavily processed food to eating real food. I call real food anything that comes straight from nature, that has undergone minimal processing, or no processing at all. I understand by minimal processing maybe diced tomato. The tomato has been diced and packed, or chopped vegetable and stuff like that. But nothing with heavy transformation, heavy chemical. So moving from junk to real natural food. Now the second step will be to how do you then combine your food? Should you eat more rice and less vegetables? Should you have much, and how do you combine the different? Nobody can really tell you, because you are unique. Listen to your body. The body sends out messages. you know, the symptom you feel after eating a food is a message the body is giving you.
Okay.
For example, I don't drink milk. I don't drink cow milk. Not that I have something against it, but I realize that every time I drink milk, I feel very uncomfortable.
Like me.
I discomfort.
Yeah.
So just from that, I decide, okay, this is not good for me. But I cannot make a rule like milk from now on is bad for everybody. I should stop drinking. No, it's not good for me, but it might be good for you. So listen to your body, pay attention to the symptoms. And then the symptoms, how you feel just after eating something, 30 minutes later, 2 hours later, and pay attention. If you have the same symptom, you know, uncomfortable symptom, then for some reason that food might not be good for you.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy, you know.
So guys, today my aunt is going to cook something I like a lot. A lot. It's like African food. It's made of some vegetables, but I mean, I'm just gonna show you the result. But it's
No.
So guys, for a guy like me who exercise a lot, for a guy like you who exercise a lot, Natalie, can you tell me what exactly do I need in order to maintain my healthy body while working out in order to gain muscles?
In order to gain muscles, I mean, you need food that will give you that will provide you with the energy that allows you to do your workout, and that will be complex carbohydrate.
Yeah.
Complex carbohydrate is anything whole grain,
Okay.
like your brown rice, your quinoa, or your whole grain wheat. If you do not have any issue with wheat, you know, anything whole grain is complex carbohydrate.
Okay.
like pasta also.
Whole grain pasta, not
Whole grain
regular
pasta.
pasta. Regular pasta is refined carbohydrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want that.
But can I eat pasta like once in a while?
Of course,
Like
I eat pasta. I eat regular pasta. I eat whole grain pasta.
Okay.
I eat both of them, you know.
Okay.
Okay. So complex carbohydrates.
Complex carbohydrate. Something like sweet potato is good also.
Okay.
That's good carbohydrate for you.
Okay.
The other thing you need is good protein.
Like
Exactly, talking about proteins. I heard a lot and I read a lot online, people saying they prefer animal weight isolate or grass-fed protein, whey protein. Is there a real difference between the two?
Yes, there is a difference between, so there is two types of whey protein. Is that what you are asking?
Yeah.
There is the whey protein concentrate and the whey protein isolate.
Okay.
So the whey protein isolate will go through another process, another step to remove all the carbohydrate.
okay.
And that's why, for example, if you, like me, you are lactose intolerant, the whey protein isolate has less residue of lactose from milk.
Okay.
And because because the carbohydrate is removed, the protein is more concentrated.
Okay.
So the whey protein isolate is more concentrated.
better.
It's more concentrated in protein. It's higher in protein.
In protein, okay.
And less carbohydrate.
Okay.
Okay.
So for lactose intolerant people, that's the one I recommend over the concentrate.
So,
Okay.
but he doesn't have any problem with lactose.
Lactose.
I still prefer the isolate because the second step in the processing make the protein easily absorbed
Easy
by
to
the
absorb.
body.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the difference.
And do I need to take it every day even though I don't exercise, or?
It's really up to you. You know, I know protein is good for you, but it's not like you have to take
it.
protein supplement because you are working hard. If you are eating a complete diet, you are having your eggs, you are having your meat, you are having your beans. You know, those are good source of protein also. But if you enjoy protein shake, that's good.
Okay.
You can make a protein shake to give yourself even more source, a boost, you know.
Okay.
You are just using different source of protein to give your body the protein it needs.
Okay, so
it's not like you have to. If you don't like it, don't do it. Do eggs, do beans, do whole grain. Whole grains also contain protein.
Okay.
Okay. You know? So there is not much efficiency or real difference between the weight which is an animal from animal origin and the weight which is from grass-fed origin.
Oh, the grass-fed. Okay, there is a difference.
Okay.
So if you are buying whey protein, I will highly recommend to find the grass-fed version, because you know in the USA the cow are usually fed with corn. Most of the time it's GMO corn.
Yes.
And if you are trying to minimize your exposure to GMOs, then you want to. And also corns are very high in omega-6 fatty acid, which are pro-inflammatory. And we have studies have shown that most people do not consume a lot of anti-inflammatory food, but we consume a lot of food high in omega-6, which are pro-inflammatory. Okay. So the cow that has been fed with corn only, the fat from that cow is mostly the omega-6 fat, which is pro-inflammatory. But now if the grass-fed cow will have better quality fat with omega-3, which is anti-inflammatory. So even when you are buying meat to cook, if possible, go for grass-fed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know grass-fed meat is expensive.
It's expensive, but it's better quality.
It's better quality, yeah. Of course.
Buy the good stuff and eat less. Instead of eating the whole pan of conventional meat by yourself, buy high quality and eat just a little bit. Because honestly, you don't need to eat that whole pan of steak by yourself. You know, a little is enough. Yes. So go for quality. It will force you to eat less. Because you are paying more for that. That's my strategy.
You know? And you know guys, my aunt, she's I know she works with a lot of people, and she has some good story to tell. Can you tell, because she works with people with diabetes, like cholesterol, and do you have some story you can share with us? Like one day you told me a story about that lady who had, like, I don't know if it's cancer or diabetes.
Oh, okay. I was working. This lady came to me, and she's a cancer survivor. She has breast. She's a breast cancer survivor. So she wanted to go through a reconstructive surgery. But she has an uncontrolled diabetes. So even though she type 2 diabetes, so even though she was on pills and insulin injection, her blood sugar was still not under control. So the doctor told her, I cannot do your surgery. And she also has high blood pressure. Even with medication, the high blood pressure also was not really under control. So the doctor did the lab work and told her, your numbers are not good. If you really want the surgery, you need to take care of yourself and bring the numbers down. So she heard about me and she contacted me, and the surgery was scheduled for like less than 3 months, 2.5 months ahead. So she came and I took her in, and I just started making little changes, you know. And the one of the first things that the lady told me, because she would wake up in the morning with high blood sugar, even though she was on medication. So when we started making changes and her blood sugar was coming down, and she was like, wow, I found out that when I eat the way you told me, I wake up in the morning and my blood sugar is really, you know, at a good level. And she's like, I had no idea. I didn't know that food had that power, you know. And I'm like, of course, just because you are taking medication, you know, food has it was a good experience working with her. So after 2.5 months, she went back to the doctor. Her A1C was where he wanted it, and the blood sugar was managed. She was on medication, but adding good nutrition to her medication regimen, she was able to have better results. And the goal was that as she continued, that maybe as she the number keep getting better, maybe the doctor will also decrease the amount of medication she's taking. That was our goal. But I was very excited. She was very happy about it.
Yeah. Does nutrition has anything, or the way we eat or what we eat, does it have something to do with growing our hair?
Oh, definitely. You know, your hair is part of a body system, and you know all the body system. Each body system needs specific nutrient. You know that support it better. So your hair is in the same group with the skin, the nails, what else? The hair, the skin, the nails, they are all in the same group. And good nutrition, you need specific nutrient to support the health of your hair. That will also affect the skin and the nails. Which means that deficiency will also have consequence, you know. Like dry skin, hair loss, too thin, breaking off, and
so definitely, if I don't eat right, or if I don't eat the right nutrients, it might have consequences of the way my hair grows or the way my hair looks. So what will is there specific nutrients my hair needs in order to be healthy?
There is a group. There is not only one nutrient. You need for your hair. You need vitamin A, and you will find vitamin A in vitamin A or beta carotene in carrot. Sweet potato, you know, you will find a lot of beta carotene, which are precursor to vitamin A. You find a lot of those in those two foods. You also need vitamin E. Vitamin E you will find a lot in avocado, in sunflower seed. And most green vegetable. I think and most nut and seed will have also a lot of vitamin E.
Like chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds,
walnut, and stuff like that.
Nuts in general.
Like sometimes in the morning, my breakfast is oatmeal and flaxseed.
Oh, that's good. That's
good, right?
Yes, that's very good for your hair, nails, and skin.
And also, guys, I have something to tell you. So she also works with people like. If you don't want to work out, I know right now a lot of people are exercising to lose weight and stuff like that. But some people sometimes, like me, can be like lazy to go work out. You don't want to work out to lose weight, but you need to lose weight. Need maybe to control your weight and stuff like that. She has a program. She works with people to help them lose the weight without working out or working out a lot. I mean, she working out every morning, but I think she
with that intensive workout, you know, people think that you need to spend hours at the gym or run for hours in order to lose weight. No. Physical activity is good for our health. Everybody needs some level of physical activity, you know, but you don't need to spend hours at the gym to lose weight. The key is really what you eat. Is that there, your nutrition. So when I work with clients who want to lose weight, I help them make changes in the way they eat, so that they can achieve a weight loss naturally without dieting, depriving themselves, counting calories, and all those kind of things. No, they just learn how to eat to support their body, and the body adjusts itself naturally when you eat the right way.
So tell us all. I know already what you're doing. So tell them exactly what you offer to people. I know you work especially with busy women.
So I like the one-on-one program. I work with women, and as women we are all busy, right? I can say that. And I know one of the challenges that women face is like meal planning. Women will always tell me, we're thinking about what am I going to cook today. So meal planning is something that I really help women with. You know, there is this question: what's for dinner? Coming from your kids, husband, or other people in your family. That question can be stressful. Just thinking about it, you are frustrated. So with meal planning, we ask the question once, and we provide the answer for the rest of the week. That really takes a lot of stress off your shoulder, and I work women through it. And meal planning would not be the same for everybody. So it depends on how you eat in your family. What are your medical diagnostics? You know, let's say you have diabetes or irritable bowel syndrome or something that require certain attention in the way you eat. As I help you with meal planning, we take that into consideration. Maybe you are on a gluten-free diet because you have celiac disease or you are gluten sensitive. So, and how is your schedule? How much time do you have every night to cook a meal? So based on that, the meal planning is not the same thing for every woman. So I will personalize it depending on your diet and your availability, your comfort level in the kitchen and stuff like that. So that's a program that I offer. And I also help women when I often hear women say buying healthy food is very challenging. Healthy food is expensive. Well, yes, it can be a little challenging, but with my tips, you can actually buy healthy food on a tight budget. So I have a class where I teach women how to do that.
So recipes, healthy recipes or healthy budget, on a budget.
Yes, on a budget. And another complaint that I heard from women is like, oh, when I go to the store, for example, I want to buy a breakfast cereal. There is so many brands and I don't know which one is good. How do I choose? So I teach women how to read label, you know, what to look for when you take a food package, what to look for. Many times we just look at those good messages, you know, the message in front,
not looking at the back.
The most important is at the back.
The label, the ingredients.
So I teach women how to read and how to recognize, you know, how to read food label so that they can make a good choice in the grocery store. So that's something that I do. And to help them, sometimes I give them also the list because I know people don't have that much time, right? You are a busy woman, you don't really have time to go through all the 20 cereal brands and read at each of them. So depending on your needs, sometimes I recommend, okay, I have done the research and these are the good brands for you. But I also empower you to be able to do the job. I help you by giving you a list too.
So you provide the shortcuts and then you also help
teach you
how to do it. Man, it's that powerful. I didn't know there was so much power in the food we eat in order to keep our body healthy and like even for people that are exercising a lot like me. Wow.
So in general, you work like if you have a problem with your health, weight loss, get fit,
gain weight,
cholesterol.
Gain weight. I had a client one time, but who wanted to gain weight, and I'm like, you are the first client. That was interesting because most of my clients usually want to lose weight. That one, she wanted to gain weight.
Wow.
It was interesting.
So that if you need somebody to help you in your nutrition and stuff like that,
your diet,
guys, just contact her. And also, guys, she has a book. It's on Amazon. This is the book. Eat it and drink it.
Or drink it.
Eat it or drink it.
Or drink it. Sorry, guys. It's a powerful book, guys. A very powerful book. And I really encourage you guys to go and get it. It's like she broke things like it's easy to read, fast reading. There's a lot of recipes inside.
Very great information.
Knowledge.
Food as medicine. I talk about some specific food with known health benefit and teach you how you can use that to help manage different health conditions. Not that you shouldn't take your medication, but as you are taking your medication, adding those food with known health benefit can also help you have better results. Or maybe cut down on the amount of medication. Which is good, you know?
Which is also also saving money.
So the book is, guys, it's on Amazon. It's really it's a great book, guys. You should go and get it. It's awesome.
Thank you.
So like I used to not drink. I used to not eat bread, but she can show us like the bread everybody needs to get on I don't know, Walmart or HB or Kruger. Can you show us the bread you use, because she's the one who showed me. She's the one who showed me the bread to get,
okay,
guys?
So I will give you a quick lesson on how to buy a healthy bread.
This is the bread, guys.
This is the bread that I recommend. So if you go in most grocery store, you will see different brand of bread. And sometimes they will all say whole grain or 20 grams of whole grain. I mean, all those confusing messages.
Yeah.
But what you want really, it's important to have whole grain bread because it is high in fiber.
Okay.
Fiber keep you more satiated.
Okay.
And the whole grain means that all part of the grain are intact.
Okay.
Because to make a refined grain, they polish, they remove the germ and the brown.
Okay.
And the germ and the brown contain most of the nutrients.
Yeah.
So what we are left with is just the carb, the white powder. So by having the whole grain, a bread made from whole grain, you know, the flour, to make the flour, they just ground the grain, the whole thing. So you have vitamin E, you know,
the fibers,
stuff, you know, the folate and all the good stuff from the grain.
Yeah.
So to know that the bread is whole, the bread is whole grain. Don't just read here whole grain. You want to look at the ingredient list and you want the first ingredient to say whole grain.
Okay,
so here you see whole wheat. It could be oat flour, whole oat flour.
Okay, so the first ingredient needs to be whole wheat.
Oh no, not whole wheat, but whole. You want to see the word
whole. Oh, you need to see whole.
It could be wheat. It could be something else.
Okay.
But the word whole make you know that it's the whole grain.
Yeah.
The whole grain was used. It's not just the refined flour.
Oh, okay. Good
And
thing, guys.
Yeah. And I like this bread because even though the ingredient list is long,
Yeah.
it's all good stuff. You know, you have organic whole wheat. You have grain seed. You have seed like flax seed.
Yeah.
You have sunflower seed.
So there's a lot of seed in
this bread is made of different grain. It's not only the wheat. I think you also have oat, spell, and other type of grain. But then you have seed like sunflower seed, pumpkin seed, flax seed, and all those seeds are very good for you. And which, if you look at the protein, 5 grams of protein just from one slice of bread, and the fiber, 5 grams of fiber also. That's really a lot. When you eat one slice of this bread, it's
you are full.
Yeah,
You feel it. Yeah.
But the good thing, why do I like this brand? It is organic, yes. It has all these good ingredients. But if you have tried, when I started buying whole grain, the first brand I didn't like it. It was too dry and too dense.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you know what? I will just eat regular bread. But then when I find out about this brand, I tried it and I realized, wow, it's whole grain, yes, but it's actually light. It's soft. It's not, yes,
and it's tasty.
And this is what I recommend to my client and all of them. I have had clients who say, no, I have this brand already that I like. I'm like, that's fine. But then one day she came and said, wow, I tried it. And I switched, that's the best. I do not work for them, okay?
No.
I'm not paid to say this, but I'm just saying, after trying different brands, this is a good one.
It's a good one.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So guys, if you want more, if you want to know her more, and maybe you need to work with her or you need her to help you, we're gonna put her information in the description just below. She also has like a Facebook page where you can find her, and she also have some she also sell protein whey, guys. She sells the good stuff,
isolate, grass fed, no filler, no added ingredients, just pure wheat proteins,
guys. And you can also like email her or write her on Facebook to have, or buy her products on Facebook page. And this is the product, guys. Grass-fed with protein isolate. Yeah, it's like 1 pound, guys.
Yeah,
so
1 pound.
So just go and get it, guys. Go and get it.